Hey guys, Silviu here. This video will be about how to refurbish an old pipe. I make this video especially for my friend Steve the Piper. I salute you, Steve. And my friends Dominique Saper and Richard are both working in making me very happy. So that will be an amazing day when I will get what these two friends will send me. But first, thank you, Steve. I'm smoking a tobacco that you sent me a sample of. Derringer by Cornell and Deal, a straight Virginia. In the smallest Peterson system pipe ever made. Peterson standard system 317. This pipe is over 80 years old. P-lip and everything. It is very small, I love it. It is a nice Virginia. Nothing too crazy, but an all day blend. Yeah. It is a little rustic, a little rougher around the edges, but it has a little bit of sweetness, smokiness. A little floral note, and that's about it. You know how to smoke a P-lip. You put your tongue here. P-lip is a great invention. You rest your tongue in that spot. Let's proceed. So, when I get an old pipe, let's say this, I don't want to make it look like new. No, sirree, Bob, no. What is the point of having a 100-year-old pipe if you make it look like new? So no salt treatment or anything crazy like that. No buffing, no. This is what I do. You don't have to do it like me, but I will show you what I do. First of all, I'm a very impatient man. So when I buy a pipe, I want to smoke it in 30 minutes. So what do you need? We need vodka, because it has the not very much taste and it has very low strength. It is only 40 proof strong. So vodka. I know that my friend Ozark Hillbilly Part 2 is taking notes. So vodka. A jar, OxyClean. It is a powder. Olive oil. Pipe cleaners. So everything will find in your home, except maybe a cheap set of reamers that you have to buy. A cheap set of reamers, pipe cleaners, tissue paper, and an old t-shirt. First thing that we do when we get a pipe, we put some vodka on the old t-shirt and we clean the entire pipe with vodka, just like this, the briar and the stem. All right, then we take the stem off with stinger or not, it doesn't matter. We put warm water in the jar. We add a teaspoon of OxyClean. Okay, warm water, and we put inside the stem. The only thing that you have to do, if you want, I don't do it, if it has any markings, white markings or whatever, you put a little bit of Vaseline, okay, on those markings. That's all. But I don't do that. I don't care about those. So warm water, a teaspoon of OxyClean, and we put inside the stem. It can be 1, it can be 20. It doesn't matter. When I buy 6 pipes, I put them all inside. So warm water, OxyClean, and the stems. We put the lid on and we keep rotating it like this. We even put it upside down. So from time to time we go to the jar and we keep rotating it, keep rotating, keep rotating. We will leave it for half an hour, not more than that. So what do we do in that half an hour? But from time to time we rotate the jar like this. So when the stem is in the OxyClean, what do? We take the briar and, if needed, only if needed, okay? If it has a nice cake, leave it as it is. If it has too much cake, we rim it a little, but nothing too crazy. Don't go to the bare wood, just rim it a little bit. Then with pipe cleaners, we put them in vodka and we clean inside. Maybe it needs 2 pipe cleaners. So with vodka, then with the part without vodka, and we clean it as well as we can. That's it with the bowl. When the half an hour passed, we take the stem off and we rinse it well under cold water, but very well. It will be slimy, you know. So rinse it well for a half an hour, under cold water. When it is well rinsed, we put pipe cleaners through it without vodka. Once or twice or 3 times until we get the pipe cleaner out almost clean. Now what do? We put the pipe and the stem together. We put some olive oil on tissue paper. After the stem, it is dried completely. So we rinse it well and we dry it. We put pipe cleaners through it and we clean it inside. Now we put the pipe together, we put olive oil on tissue paper, and we put olive oil on the entire pipe, stem and briar, and we leave it for 2-3 minutes. If needed, we add a little more. We leave it for 2-3 minutes. After 2-3 minutes, we clean the pipe with our t-shirt. We fill the pipe and we smoke it. All right. If it has too much of carbon build here, we put saliva as much as we can and we do this movement. Don't use any files or anything. It will look like shit. Leave it alone. This part is meant to be with a little carbon. If anybody thinks that a new artisan pipe is better than an 80 years old pipe that is not made by an artisan, think again. These pipes are very cheap and all of them are good. You will have no problems. That is all. Vodka, a jar, OxyClean, olive oil, an old t-shirt, tissue paper, reamers, and cleaners. That's all. In 30 minutes, I smoked every pipe, vintage pipe I ever bought. Another thing, how do I break in a new pipe? How do you think? I feel it, I feel the damn thing with tobacco and I smoke it. I did this for 23 years. And remember, all my first pipes in first 15 years, all were new pipes. So briar is the most anti-fire and almost the strongest, if not the strongest, wood on the planet. It needs no breaking in. Mastro de Paia said that coating the ball with honey and breaking in the ball by adding little by little is the two most stupid things that he ever heard in his life. Man, there is so much pseudoscience in this world. So much mythology. So probably I had 100 pipes by now. I never break in a pipe in 23 years. I did 2 pipes, I coat 2 pipes with honey, and they are still my worst pipe to this day. I wanted to know, because everything I tell you guys, I did it, so it is tried and retried by me. I don't work with repeating pseudoscience, so I had to know by myself. So this is it. Simple. No buffing wheels, no nothing. The most special thing that you need are a cheap set of reamers that are very cheap indeed. Even in Romania they are cheap. Man, I'm working on buying a new iPhone because I was disgusted by the quality of my yesterday's 2 videos. This pipe, it's made in the Republic of Ireland era. I have 2 of them. I don't actually need more pipes, but a downhill that it is my supreme dream, and the normal sized Peterson system are still on my bucket list. So I have 2 Peterson systems, a straight Peterson system, the smallest ever made, and the bent Peterson system, smallest ever made. They are both from the made in Republic of Ireland era, which is a great era for Peterson. So this briar is 100 years old. You cannot beat that. You just can't. I don't know if the quality of the image. The stampings are made perfectly. I have two new Peterson pipes and the stampings are terrible. On the wood and on the silver also. Look at how small this pipe is. For Virginia plugs or for Virginia flakes and plugs and ropes, you don't need a bigger pipe. You really don't. It took me 20 years to find out. C&D Derringer from my buddy Steve. Hi Steve, thank you very much again for this sample. Anyway guys, I hope this will help you buy cheaper and better pipes. Have a great day. I send you all my love.